overview of the top 10 countries you should scout for talent in FM22. I thank you for tuning in. Please click that like button under the video and help the channel out. If you want to be notified of further content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Shameless self-promotion aside, let's roll that intro. Before we jump into our list, be advised that the top 5 countries for talent, England, Spain, Italy, France, and Germany, are intentionally left off this list. If you're unaware of the countries with the strongest leagues in the world, you probably should start off with my tutorial videos instead of this more advanced topic. Right up there in the top right corner is the playlist. Be advised, the point of this list is to aid you in searching for young talent and not established prime age players. You can filter your searches how you see fit, but youth builds dynasties. Housekeeping out of the way, let's dive into the list in reverse order. At number 10 on the list, we have the country of Russia. Most managers avoid scouting this large country, but many a talented youth prospect can be gleaned from the inhabitants of Rusland. While the likelihood of finding top talent is slim, don't sleep on this hibernating bear. Russia has plenty of options at fullback, in the midfield, and attacking skill positions. Obviously, defensive players can be targeted for height, but don't avoid the technical youth by stereotyping this country. Another option, snipe quality players from the top-rated teams in the Russian Premier League, such as Zenit, CSKA Moscow, Spartak Moscow, and Rubin Kazan. Add the country of Russia to your database as view only, and you will have a leg up on the competition. At number 9 stands Belgium, a small northern European country replete with talent often overlooked. If you're looking for under 18 players, a hair's breadth from starting on the first team, this is a great country to scout. Plenty of their 16-year-old talent is 2-star current ability, not to mention full of potential. Get a scout in here to find some players going through puberty, and you'll set your youth program up for success. Get them while they're young, and you'll have depth beyond your wildest imagination. Sitting at 8 on our list, we find the good old USA. An extremely large nation size makes this a difficult scouting location, but if you blanket the country with a few scouts at the same time, you could find some great mainstays on your team for years to come. Most likely, you will have to jockey with some German teams to secure the top-rated talent, so get on it. Reducing your search to midfielders, America's specialty, will allow you to snipe the best targets before the AI notices them. Defenders are another great position to search for, but don't expect to find top-rated strikers from this nation. Number 7 is Croatia. Did you know that they were the 11th ranked team in the world? In one of my saves, they've moved up to number 4 in the world by season 4. Don't sleep on the Balkans. And Croatia is the cream of the crop from this region. If your team is in Europe, find a dedicated scout to continuously scour this country for raw young talent. If you don't believe me, check out the list of players starting for their national team and drool. Croatia is worthy of a dedicated scout year after year, regardless of what league your team plays in. Holding down spot 6 on our list is Nigeria. If you're looking for a fast, top-tier striker and you don't send a scout to Nigeria to search, you're missing out. The pool of talent in this African country makes it worth a dedicated mission. Aside from the forward position, you can find depth in midfield and at fullback as well. Don't sleep on the budding talent hidden away in this proud nation. If you do the typical generalized search for tall African players on the continent, racist bastard, you might miss out on some of the best attacking skill players in the game. Uruguay lands at spot number 5 on our list. One of the countries in South America skipped over by many a football manager, Uruguay is a gem for talent. The cost of securing contracts with players in this country is minuscule comparative to the top 5 nations left off this list. The hit and miss of reaching potential with these players is why it fell to number 5, but it is still possible to find a franchise-defining player with the right set of parameters in scouting. If you don't know how to set up manual scouting missions, go take a look at my scouting tips video in the top right corner of your screen. We have the nation of the Netherlands sitting at spot 4. The Dutch nation is a consistent spot to find budding talent. No matter what save you've started, The Netherlands will be churning out top tier youth prospects year after year. Don't wait until the top 50 wonder kids in the world email is released and start scouting this nation from day one. A plethora of tall defenders, strikers, and midfielders can be found here if you just look. Also, their league is full of top rated players from around the world. Scouting the Euro de Vase is highly recommended as well. You can thank me later. Number 3 is a nation close to my heart, Portugal. The country that delivered Cristiano Ronaldo to the world is a goldmine. Skill positions from Portugal are coveted, so get a scout there to find yourself some attacking players ASAP. You can scout the country for general talent, but there are better options to find defensive players in here. I tend to look for attacking midfielders from this nation and have rarely missed on a signing. Sometimes the cost of a top tier player from this country can be steep, but you have to pay for quality. For the most obvious choice on the list, we have Brazil at number 2. Brazil is a powerhouse in the world, and their talent pool is endless. If you want your club to rise up in the ranks, scouting Brazil is a must. I always have a scout in this country year after year looking for top talent that fits into my tactical scheme. Even on my Preston North in save. No need narrowing your search to specific positions. Brazil is a factory for quality footballers in every position on the pitch. And finally, our number 1 choice is Argentina. Probably anticlimactic, but I gave the nudge to Argentina over Brazil for this top slot due to the cost in acquiring players from Argentina being much more reasonable. The talent pool is top notch, and the price to secure talent from here fits within any team's budgets. Get a scout who knows Argentina and scout this country for top talent year upon year. There's no reason why you shouldn't always have a scout in Argentina and Brazil. If you like winning, this is where the legwork begins for a successful club long term. After you follow this advice and find a player who wins you games, come back and thank me in the comment section. You know you want to. This list is not the end-all, be-all compilation of countries to scout. There are plenty of honorable mentions that did not make this list. For example, Colombia, Turkey, Norway, South Korea, Sweden and Switzerland, and Ghana and Mali are oases in Africa for defensive talent. Thank you for watching this video. That's all I have for you today. If you laughed, even just a slight smirk, I succeeded. Please take the time to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out tremendously. You can find me live streaming on that other channel owned by Amazon a minimum 4 days a week. Catch me at twitch.tv/DamianGeppetto. Have a wonderful day, my precious little puppets.